Today I'm going to be reviewing this Qukenk tablet that was recently sent to me by this brand. This is going to be a regular Android tablet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up, show you everything that comes inside of the box, and then also go through the setup process with you so you know exactly what it's going to look like, how it's going to work, and all of those sorts of things. So first of all, let's open this up. So when you open up the box, this is what it's going to look like inside. So it just has a piece of foam there across the front. This is going to be in a bag, so it's going to be the front of your tablet. It does have a screen protector on it, so you're just going to want to take and peel off the plastic portion of that. This is what it's going to look like on the back. So it just has that, has the cameras. It does have a front-facing camera as well. This is going to be your SIM ejector tool. So this tablet is designed to work with cellular data from like any major cell phone provider. You just have to get the SIM from them, and then you can easily just put it right inside of your tablet. So that is nice. I'm assuming this is going to be the the cord and that sort of thing. Yep. So this is going to be your charging cord. It does look like it's going to be a regular USB-C charger, and then it does come with the charging box as well. So that's good. Let me double check and make sure there's nothing else under here. So you're going to have your user manual, and then it's also going to come with one additional screen protector. So that's nice. If you do end up, needing an additional one, you can swap that out as well. So that's going to be nice. Let me show you how the SIM ejector is going to work, and then I'll go ahead and turn on the actual tablet and everything like that. So for this, you're just going to take and stick it right down inside of there and just push. So it's just going to have a little hole right down inside. And then it's not going to come with a SIM, I don't believe. Nope. And then you can put your SIM right inside of here. So if you have a large one or if you have the small one, those can both go right in there for that, depending on what your provider uses. So that is nice that you can do that. Normally, you're going to just hold down the power button to turn these on. So let me go ahead and do that. Yep. And now you can see it's going to be turning on. So I'm just going to give it a second to turn on. First time you turn it on, you will have to go through a setup process. I'll walk you through what exactly you're going to need to do with that. But let me go ahead and let that load. So it took like maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds or something to get to this screen after initially holding down the power button. So for that, then I'm just going to press start. You can choose your language, and it's going to be the Wi-Fi network. So I'm going to go and connect to my Wi-Fi here. Once you get it connected to your Wi-Fi, your next step is going to be, it's going to come to this screen. It's just going to say getting your tablet ready. So essentially what it's doing is for the very first time when you first use it, it's going to go through and need to do some like background setup, that sort of thing. So it's going to take a little bit of time, normally a minute or two with most tablets. And again, it's just going to be the very first time that you use it. So let me go ahead and come right back with you once this is done. So once you get past that point, again, it took a couple of minutes. You're then going to get to this screen, so you can choose to link your Google account to this. Again, this is going to be an Android tablet, or you can just click on Don't Copy, which I'm just going to do right now. And then it's going to double check and make sure the information on your Wi-Fi, and it's just going to get like basic information here. And then it should get to the next step of the process here relatively quickly. So that only took about 15 seconds. I didn't want to, keep it in the video here. But the next thing is you're going to sign in with your Google account. Now, this is going to be your Google account that you're going to want to use, like download apps, that sort of thing. You don't have to do this when you first set it up. You obviously can, but I'm just going to push skip just to show you how that's going to work. So I can click skip, and then it's going to talk about the Google services. You can use location, allow scanning, send uses and diagnostic, or of course you can not accept any of that. That's totally up to you. So then I'm going to click accept on that. You're going to set a PIN. Now for this, you don't have to use a PIN if you don't want to. You can also go to screen lock options. So you can do a PIN, a password, or you can do a pattern. Or here on the left corner, you can just do skip. So if you're doing this for like just a tablet around your house or something you're never going to take out, you don't have to have a screen lock on it. Or if it's for kids, then that would be good as well. So I'm just going to skip that anyway. Don't want to set a PIN right now. And then it's going to go back to the screen getting it ready. Now, the thing about an Android tablet is they are going to have some different software that already comes on it. So you can see here everything that's going to come. It's going to be from Google, being that it's an Android product. So you're going to have Google Drive, Google Files, Gmail, Google TV, Keep Notes, Google Maps, different things like that from here. And the thing about these is you can't actually delete a lot of the different software that comes with these. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the settings here. And we'll look at the different apps. And then I'm going to go into the default apps. And so this is just going to show you, it's opening up the links, some of the different ones. So there's a home app, the digital assistant app, the browser app. Let me go ahead and go to see all 29 apps here. So I've got these on here, and let's see if I can do them. So there's going to be some that you can uninstall. So for example, this is called Basic Daydreams. I could uninstall that. Let's go ahead and go to let's say, for example, I don't want to use Google Drive. So the thing with this is because it's an Android, you can't actually uninstall it. You can disable it, meaning it's not going to show on your home screen, but there's no way to fully uninstall it. So that's just a common thing across all Android tablets, is that, or Android phones, I guess probably as well, is that you can go into these and you can disable them. So again, I'm just using this, but even if I click disable, it's still going to use some of your internal storage up. So it is going to be something that you'll want to keep in mind when you're purchasing an Android tablet. You are going to have some of the storage automatically used up just by those apps that you can't actually remove. So on this particular tablet with nothing else installed by myself, it's going to use 13 gigabytes of data. You're going to have 128 total. So I've got about 115 gigabytes of data that I can use on this. Now, this one does not come with any external, like a SIM card slot or anything like that. So it's actually going to have that 128 gigabytes. Now, obviously, if you use like Google Drive, you can save, photos, or you could save videos or that sort of thing to it. But this tablet is going to be 128. So again, the system is 9 gigabytes. The apps is almost 4 gigabytes. And those apps are not going to be ones that you can actually uninstall. Now, some of these you are going to need, like you're going to need the Google Play services, which is the biggest one, 383 megabytes. Settings is 88, Google Play Store, but like YouTube Music, those sorts of things. You can clear the storage and clear the cache, but you can't actually delete those apps on here. So it would be nice if you could, but unfortunately you cannot. So let me go ahead and go to the camera here and just kind of want to show you what the camera quality is going to look like. So you can see here, this is going to be the picture on it, the video. You can change this to HDR, so high def, make it a little bit better quality on that. You can select some of these other settings. I'm just going to kind of put it onto there. You can see that it's going to be that. I could also do video, and then I could record it. Again, the video quality on this isn't going to be the best in the world. It is going to be pretty nice, so you can see some of the detail on it, but it's not going to be over the top amazing. And then, of course, you can flip it around. You can see me there and also the camera there. Also, so I'm just going to flip that back. So that's going to be your picture and then also your video options. So it is going to have those 3 cameras right here on the back. And then, of course, if you flip it to the front, then it's going to be this one that's going to be right there. This is going to be auto-orienting. So whether you do it like this or you're using it like this, you can use those options. Volume button is going to be here on the side. Your charger is going to be there on the side. And then your power on and off button or your sleep button is also going to be right there. So I can just click on that. If I wanted to shut it off, I can click. Should be unlock or slide up. Yep, slide up. Looks like I have to slide all the way up. There you go. I'm not used to using an Android tablet. And then you can slide up and get to that. Or when you add more, apps, I guess, you can also slide to the side. But then you've got these here that can be added. And then you can go to this if you want to close everything out. So overall, definitely a pretty decent tablet. 128 gigs should be enough for a lot of people, unless you're using this to actively take videos. That should be plenty. And then it's going to work just like a traditional Android tablet. So, it's going to come with Google Chrome and going to come with all of those sorts of things that you can use. And then, of course, you can go to the Google Play Store. So that's going to be hiding here somewhere. Files, Google TV, there you go, right there. And then for this, you're going to actually need to either create a Google account, sign in with your Google account to be able to download apps right onto this tablet. So overall, definitely pretty happy with this. It is a nice option for you. If you need something with cellular data, you can easily do that. The screen does look pretty nice as well, as you can see here. And it's going to be a pretty decent size also. So it's not going to be like super heavy. I can easily handle it with one hand while holding it. The only downside to this, I suppose, would be the fact that it's not going to come with a case. Not the end of the world, of course. Most tablets, when you purchase them, aren't. So that is going to be something that you'll probably want to get. But it's going to be relatively basic in regards to the functions. So it's only going to be here on this front. So you got your charger here, assuming you don't need to actually access the SIM card. That's going to be there. You got speakers here on the side or on the bottom, depending on what you want to, how you're using it. Like if you're using it like this or using it like this. So you will just want to make sure that when you get a case, you just get a universal one that's got enough spot on the back for the cameras. So overall, definitely a pretty nice tablet.